of a sweet savor unto Elohim, as ye do, so he shall do. One ordinance shall be both for you of the congregation, and also for the stranger that should join with you, an ordinance forever in your generations. As ye are, so shall the stranger be before Elohim. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that should join with you. And Elohim spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land whither I will bring you, then it shall be that when ye eat of the bread of the land, ye shall offer up a heave offering unto Elohim. Ye shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough for a heave offering, as ye do the heave offering for of the threshing floor, so shall ye have it. Of the first of your dough ye shall give unto the Elohim a heave offering in your congregations. And if ye have erred and not observed all these commandments which Elohim hath spoken unto Moses, even all that Elohim hath commanded you by the hand of Moses from day that the Elohim commanded Moses, and henceforth among your generations, that it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet offering unto Elohim, with his meat of offering and his drink offering, according to the manner, and one kid for of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire unto Elohim, and their sin offering before Elohim for their ignorance. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of their children of Israel, and the stranger that should join among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. So ignorance. This is the main part of this matter of the ignorance sacrifice. Obviously, you would use that sacrifice for Yahushua Mashiach, but the Most High does understand that people are ignorant in things. You know what I'm saying? It's even in the law. And if any saw sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly, when he sinneth by ignorance before Elohim, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Like, an accident. Most High got lost for accident. Okay, it was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. You know what I'm saying? Now, this ain't no, oh man, I'm thinking about committing adultery, or, you know what I'm saying, or, it's different. This is ignorance.
Yeah, I know about adultery and fornication.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you don't know about adultery and fornication, and this woman was tempting you, and you succumb to it, and you start, I was just having sex, I didn't, and then you find out, oh, I committed adultery, I did that in ignorance. It's all different. It's not the same. That's not saying, man, I remember that time I went to church that one time they was talking about don't commit adultery. And that's different. You're not ignorant at that point. And the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinned ignorantly, when he sinned by ignorance before Elohim, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Ye shall have one law for him that sinned through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that should join it among them. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth Elohim, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he hath despised the word of Yah. A lot of people in this day and age despise the word of Yah. They don't want to do his word, not because they have a hard time doing it. They despise his word.
Continue in sin.
They want to continue in sin because they despise Yah's word, and have broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him, That's why Yahushua say, in that time, many would say, have I done this? And then, get away from me, you workers of iniquity. Now he cut them off. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Shabbat. And they that found him gathered sticks, brought him unto Moses and Aaron, and unto all the congregation. And they put him in the ward, because it was not declared what should be done unto him. And Elohim said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the count. And all the congregation brought him without the count, and stoned him with stones. And he died, as Elohim commanded. You see how this was adding up? You know what I'm saying? In verse 30 it says, but the soul that doeth aught presumptuously. So this person was presumptuous, like, man, I don't care what he say. I'm having me some biscuits tonight.
Give me them fire, boy. I'm tired of being cold. Give me them fire.
Now, and you see how this was a build-up when he presumptuously doing this. So you're not covered. Ignorance would have been covered, but they did this on purpose. Yeah, and the Most High went, and the Most High finishing this part of the paragraph with, I put him to death, because he's doing this on purpose. There's no mistake about this. And Elohim spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of Elohim, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye use to go a whoring, that ye may remember. So, the fringes was, like, let me put something to remember them. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing this. That's what the fringes are for. That ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your Elohim. I am Elohim, your Yah, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. Be your Yah. To be your Yah. I am Yah, your Elohim. So, that's all. Another one marked out.
Go with the laws. Go ahead.
On with the laws.
I like that. Well said.
Right?
Laws not spoken that much in the house.
No, not at all. And that's why a lot of people sin ignorantly, because I don't know. Nobody ever told me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thankful that the laws were spoken in the house today. Again, like you said, take heed according to what you have heard and read, that you too may enter into the kingdom of paradise, to Yahuwah. All right. Again, it's a good day. Nice, good Shabbat. Thankful. Thankful again to hear the word again and rehearse the laws of Yah. Again, doors open for salvation again. If you are sin and you heard some of these things and you want to change and get them off of you, be baptized. First, you already believe in Yah, and you already know Yahushua the Mashiach. You call upon him and say, Yah, I don't sin. He said, sure, forgive me my sins. Yahushua is just and faithful to forgive you. And you come to a priest like me, pastor, and says, I'm committed sin before Yah. What do I do? I said, well, you need to be baptized. You need to get that stuff washed off of you. You must be born of the water and spirit. And I'll go over some more scriptures and show what you. Like Yeshua said, you believe in is baptized, you should be saved. And he told Yeshua says, this fulfill all righteousness. John Yachanan bade him, but Yahushua said this to fulfill righteousness, to get your sins off you. And that's what Yah has commanded us to do now. It's part of salvation. What is salvation? I'll think about it again. Everybody says you saved. What is salvation? It's saved for the wrath of Yah. That's what salvation is all about. Yahuwah is coming. He's coming for the children of disobedient. So you want to be saved from that. How you get saved is getting your sin. Yah gave Yahushua Mashiach to be our atonement, to cover us. The blood. So you want the blood from 2,000 years ago, you got to be baptized. Yes, you believe in that. Now, if you don't believe, then don't do it. There ain't no sense. Without faith, it's impossible to please Him anyway. But you believe, be baptized. So I share with you, TV Land. If anybody want to be baptized, gave you the phone numbers earlier in the service. Call me, and we go with the word. To all the churches in Burundi, Pastor Desiree, Pastor Jonathan, Pastor John, Pastor Israel, Pastor Abraham, Pastor Albert, Pastor Javid, Shalom to all the pastors, Bishop in India, Pastor Jacob, Bishop Kadori, Pastor, Barnes and Slip. I rebuke you, Satan, right now. Goshen, Colston, all my pastors there, Shalom to you. Speak blessing, may y'all bless and keep you. May y'all make your face shine upon you, be gracious to you. May y'all is contemplating to you peace in Yahushua's name. May y'all make you ride on the high place of the earth, and feed to the heads of your code, which the heads of Yosef code, which the heads of Abraham, for the mouth of y'all spoken, the mouth of spoken in Yahushua's name. Amen. Then, powerful. You would have some good scriptures there, man. Sir. Crazy.